What's up, people? Na K-Town Pekin, House Entertainment Soldier Mr. Links. You're watching the Crystal Beauty Show. Stay connected. It's for us by us. Bless up.
Everyone, welcome to another episode of the Crystal Beauty Show. Today with me I have an amazing, talented, young Cameroonian artist, Ebako. How are you doing today?
Doing good. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you. I mean, it's been like forever.
I know.
How many years have we been trying to get you on the show?
Like maybe a year and a half.
Well, so for those of our viewers who do not know who you are, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, my name is Ebako, aka American Idol. I'm a Cameroonian, born in Kumba, Southwest Province. I came to the United States when I was just a baby, and I've been here since. And I've been doing music for about five to 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
So on my path, I just came to realize that in order to excel at the maximum level, you gotta have your people with you first. You gotta be with your people first because they're always gonna support you, and then you can jump into other worlds,
Of course. So how did it all start for you?
Like way back in Cameroon, I've always been into music. Me and my cousins and, the neighbors that we had, we used to rap, we used to dance all the time to American music, I like, Makossa too and everything else, but that time that, that I was born, that era is the Biggie, the Tupac, so that's what we were kind of into, R. Kelly, so it was very Western, so that just stuck with me. And as I grew up, when I came to America, around middle school, we actually lived, down the street, which is North Dallas. So when I got there, I didn't really know that we stayed in the ghetto, so because my mom had just finished college and she was still doing everything, so she was putting everything together. So that's where I stayed. So that's what I thought America was. So the friends that I met there, I don't want to say they were thugs or anything, but they were street guys. And they used to rap all the time, and we all used to just rap together. I didn't really know how to rap like that, but after a while of just being around them, they would freestyle, they would beatbox, and I kind of got into it. And then we started recording songs at home, in the bathroom or whatever. Wouldn't even mix it; it'd just be a voiceover. And I just, been doing it since then. Then about 5 years ago, I decided I was gonna do it for real.
Amazing. So what actually inspires your music?
My music, it's kind of like a self thing. I like to talk a lot.
Yeah.
So I figured it's okay, since I like to talk a lot, and most of the time, if I'm just talking with my friends, if they know me, if you're really close to me, you'd be like, man, talk too much, So music is a way that I just kind of express myself. It's because there's sides of me that I can't really explain to people.
Yeah.
On a normal day-to-day. So I have to explain that in music, whether it's my lifestyle, whether it's everything. So I have to explain that in my music so that way when somebody meet me, they kind of know that, okay, this is how this person is.
Yeah.
They can know not to try me on some certain things. So that's why I rap versus I do R&B because rap is more for expression. Hey, I know this. I know about this. I know about this. So when you coming around me, you better understand that I'm like this. I'm like that. So there's no confrontation. We can just be people. So that I use music to communicate because I feel like I have to express. I have a complex, character. So I use music to let everybody know so that way nobody's thinking I'm crazy.
Alright, so since you use music to express yourself, so can you just do a freestyle rap of how you feel right now?
Famous CNT, I represented. if you ain't got no money, don't be talking, name my presence, that finesse thing and working right, yeah, let's be 100. What too damn hard for all the, you know what, let me not get into it. Let me not get into it. Let me not, you know, but I just, you know, a little bit of how I do. It's like, I make music as I go. Like, I don't write. I'll just put like a instrumental.
Oh, wow.
And then I'll just play it over and over. Like, I'll live my normal life. Like, I'll drive and eat, but the instrumental will be playing in my head. Then maybe after like a couple of hours, maybe a day or two, then a hook will come and everything. But, you know.
Mm-hmm. So we're recently listening to your songs, and one question that came up was, who produces your beats?
I don't know if you know Cash Out. That song, Rah We're Done, Rah We're Done.
Oh yeah.
I'm smoking on Keisha. Okay, that guy, he's beat maker. His name is Inomic in the kitchen. You know, he's like in the kitchen, he's cooking the beats in the kitchen. His name is Inomic, but he's in the kitchen cooking beats, so it's like Inomic in the kitchen. That's my beat maker right now. But lately I've been trying to work with a couple of Cameroon beat makers, and I just work with Eddie Ladre.
Okay.
On Versace, he produced Versace, and me and him are actually gonna work on an EP. You know, so it'll be like, you know, that'll be where it's gonna be all Cameroon beats mixed together, and I'll like rap to it. And I'm gonna put some broken in that one too. I'm gonna mix it in, you know.
Really?
But it's not gonna be a lot. It'll be like how Wizkid kind of do Nigerian music. You know, he uses English a lot, but then he do a little bit of.
You don't seem to be somebody who speaks broken English to me.
I can speak broken English, but it would sound Nigerian.
Can we try it?
Yeah, we'll go now. We'll go.
So, what advice do you have for people who want to become artists like yourself?
I would say don't quit, because when you start, you don't even know where you're going.
Mm-hmm.
You know, life, success is a journey of doing the same thing. You know, if you do the same thing, it doesn't work. You know, you learn from it. You know, just don't be stuck doing the same thing. It's like you do the same thing, you make 2 mistakes. Just be ready to make a lot of mistakes.
Okay.
You know, us as humans, we tend to get down when we make a mistake. But what we don't know is when you make a mistake, that's when you actually learn something. You know, you keep what you learn, you try something else, and then you're gonna make multiple mistakes. You're gonna grab things that you learn. So when you see artists that are becoming successful and everything, they've made so many mistakes, but they have, like me, I'll tell you right now, I've made like, let's say 3,000 mistakes, but I've learned 100 things that works. So I use 100 of them. The things that I know work for sure, I use. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I presented. So the more I go, I didn't know that at first. I just learned that through the journey. You know, like when I started music, if you told me that, oh, you should connect with Cameroonians, you should put broken on your stuff, I'd be like, who are you talking? Heck no, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna rap American. I'm gonna rap. I'm right in America. I'm gonna do it right here. And then after you start doing it, you realize that the people that really resonate with what you're doing, the most, they're your people. It's like Cameroonians. Even if they were born here, it doesn't matter. There's just something, I think it has God to do with it. You know, the spirit of the land, the motherland. Yeah. Your people resonate to you so much quicker, you know, versus other people, you know. So my goal, I want to be like the biggest Cameroon artist in the world. Not just Cameroon, but it's going to be Cameroon. Like I want to go to Switzerland and perform in front of lots of Cameroonians. I want to go to DC, perform in Cameroonians. I want, you know, that's what I want to do. I feel like there's no artist. I mean, Stallion is doing it, and I'm really proud of him. I don't know why he has a lot of haters, but that is something that is not easy to do, you know, because you can't be chasing the Nigerian market when you have a whole country of like 30 million people that are there, and you have probably that same amount out of the United States. You know, it's a market out there. And I just want to make Cameroonians proud, because a lot of Cameroonians, some of them don't even own up that they're Cameroonians. They just mix in with Nigerians or Guineans, or they don't even mention it. They just become so American, and, you know. Yeah.
So I also know that you've been nominated and you've won a couple of awards. So can you just tell us a little bit about your nominations and awards and basically recognitions that you've had worldwide?
I mean, It's the Nega Awards. It's like the Next Generation Awards that happened like it was 2 years ago, where I was nominated for that. I was kind of shocked because I didn't really know like my target audience then, you know. So it still comes back to like what we talk about. You know, the more you do it, the more you're gonna start seeing how everything really works. But yeah, I was nominated back then for Best Hip Hop. That's when I made the track called Kunta Kinte, and I shot a video for it.
Yeah.
So it was like Best Video, Best Male Artist. And I was signed to a different label then too. I was signed to Live Money Entertainment, which I'm no longer with. You know, I'm with Famous CNT now. So, but when that came out, I just, you know, shared it to a lot of people, you know, and they shared it on Def Cam, you know. So Cameroonians voted for me. A lot of Cameroonians voted for me because prior to that, I've been doing music for a while, but I just used to be like a Facebook kind of artist. You know, you just tag people, you know. But you know, this year was a little bit more direct. It's kind of like I knew I was gonna win. You know, it's like if I'm nominated, I know I'm gonna win because it's like I can see exactly who the fans are. I know that if I ask for this, I will get this. You know, so it kind of makes you not quit. You can't quit anymore because it's like, okay, these people have already put you in a position that, okay, you have to go forward now because we see it in you that, you know, you have like the real power to do it, you know. So it's like, so I'm doing it for like all Cameroonians all over the world.
Awesome, awesome. All right, so we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back with more. So stay tuned.
American Idol, Famous CNT, while it's spin a row. 237, let's get it. Right. Who's got a better hustle? Is it really all my Africans getting cash, bitch, tell Ebako? Is it really all the strippers making all the cash, bitch, tell Ebako? Or is it really all the haters sucking all the trash, bitch, tell Ebako? All the knuckles, right? Better know I'm by my cheddar, 24/7 making moves on the daily. You ain't talking about a paper, I'm going blank, Stevie Wonder, I don't see nothing. Elevated to a status, you gotta pay me, just see me, baby. Know your worth, I'm going black, where they really need me, baby. Famous CNT, my label, we up in the city. When we step up in the club, all them ladies see we. While they spin a row, got me spinning it, let's get it. Eddie Ledre on his beat, so I might go on TV. 237 type beat, crap VNT, they gon' hype me. Shout out to the blogs with a high key. Keys open doors, get a high key. Cameroon till I die, see, I ain't worth nothing till I can't be. The realest rapper rapping overseas, got Versace knees, got Versace knees. Sachi, 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 Versace, Sachi, 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 Versace, Sachi, 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 Versace, Sachi, Sachi, Sachi.
Hi everyone, welcome back. So before the break, we're talking about Ebako and he was telling us about his background, where he came from, and all of that. But now you know what we're gonna do, right? We're gonna get the cup. Do you know how this works?
No.
Uh-oh, you're in for some trouble. So this cup is called the magic cup.
Okay.
Some people call it the I don't want cup, right?
It has like questions in there?
Yes, so
okay.
you're to answer 3 questions.
Okay.
You have no choice but to answer whatever question you pick up, no matter how bad or good it is. So
who makes this stuff
up? The viewers.
Okay.
So read it out loud and answer the question.
What is something that people think you would never do, but you have? Wow. Okay. Let me think of that. That is something that I would never do, but I have.
Yeah. So something that you low key do, but people think you would never do.
I put on like I play like rock music and I dance to it sometimes around the house. Yeah, people will never think I do that.
I know. For a rapper, yeah.
Because it kind of makes things. There's a lot of energy to
Yeah.
it. You know, it's not only trap music. Sometimes that's the first one that will come to my head.
Awesome.
Because my life is pretty exposed. I mean,
Okay.
that's one thing that I would. All right.
All right.
So your next one. All right. Man, these questions are so. Okay. Let's see. If you suddenly became invincible, what naughty things would you do? Okay, well, it has to be naughty, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what naughty things? If I became invincible, I wouldn't do any naughty things, but if I was forced to like say one naughty thing I would do, I'll probably go to like an all-girls school and just go look around. You know what I'm saying? That's what let me just be manly there. You know? Let me just.
At least you're not giving safe answers. That's good.
Yeah. I had to be safe. Who is your favorite person? Why? My favorite person is my mom because she supports me throughout everything that I do. Like she's never had a doubt. You know, she's never been one of those parents that be like, you know, quit this, you know, quit that, get that. You know, she, you know, of course, you know, African parents will always tell you that, you know, but she's like, do this, but make sure you get this education with it, you know. So, but I love my mom. I love my mom to death, and my daughter too. You know, so I have two favorite people: my mom and my daughter. Awesome. Yeah, she's beautiful. She's
some of us did not know you had a daughter, so.
Well,
see?
I have a daughter. Baby girl.
Awesome. One last one.
Okay, last one. All right. What is the meanest thing you have done in your life? The meanest thing. I'm not a bad person though. So,
you don't have to be bad to be mean though.
Well, the meanest thing. Probably left someone who really loved me. You know, but it looked mean to them, but it didn't look mean to me because, you know, I just didn't feel the same. So that would be considered really mean. You know, so I would say that. Leaving someone that loved me.
Awesome. Thank you for playing the little game.
Yeah.
You mentioned, based on that, you mentioned something about education. So what is your educational background like?
I have an associate's. You know, after that, when I got to college, you know, and I went to Richland College, by the way. When I was there, I was playing soccer, and that's what I love to do too. I don't know, a lot of people don't know that. But I played soccer in high school, and I played soccer in college. And while I was doing that, you know, I guess you're grown older, you're becoming 20, you know, 21, and you start dating girls, and you realize you gotta take them on dates and stuff like that, and you realize you ain't got no money. You start working, you know, so I started working at like AT&T, and, you know, I was making pretty good money there, and I became like a manager. So to be a manager, you can't be in school. You have to be 100% dedicated to the job. So I had to stop going to school. And then while I was doing that, I was doing music too on the side, and I just took the leap of faith after a while. You know? But I was well off. I was a manager making $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 a year. But I quit that for music, so that's how much I love it.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Great. And talking about that, what do you think about the Cameroonian music industry as a whole?
It's growing really, really fast. It's growing super fast. From what I'm hearing and from what I'm seeing, you know, a lot of people are just shooting videos, you know, putting it out and just get recognition, you know, shooting video, which is the right thing to do.
Yeah.
You know, but that's where it's at right now. There's like a few Cameroonians that are actually cashing out that I can see. You know, it doesn't take much for you to see what's, you know, and this is just on the urban side of things, like the hip hop or whatever. I don't know what's happening elsewhere because my focus or my genre, the realm that I'm in is like more of hip hop, you know, so which would be like Stanley and Jovi, you know. Like them, they're more of business. Like Jovi is more strict, which is good, you know, because if you're not strict like that, people are gonna use you for your art and you're not really gonna make any money anyways. So it comes down to time. Your time, people pay for your time. So if you're a dope artist, just focus on your craft, and if anybody want to get you out of that craft to do anything, you know, which this are a bonus to whatever we already do. Yeah. You know, like I have a video out right now, TV interview, that's a bonus, that is free, you know. But if you want me to perform, you have to pay. If you want me to do anything that has to do with music that is going to involve me bringing you into my fan base, you know, either that, or if you have an equal amount of fan base, or if you have a fan base that we can really see that is a fan base, then maybe you don't Have to pay. But with music, it takes money to do it correctly. You know, so that's the Cameroon industry right now. A lot of people spend money. You know, they shoot it, they release it, they promote it, and then, you know, I don't know what happened after that.
It's your boy Ebako, aka American Idol, 2016. Famous ENT. We're taking over this year. 237. Let's get it. Nominations, awards, dedication. I'm trying to save nations, then take a vacation. Fornication, abomination. These rappers, they think that it better. Flow sick, lavender, my cheddar, getting better, get ahead, get up out of here. Mazzy told me it'll be cool. Starting double for the two. We started it. Now Amos making moves. Famous CNT, got me overseas, proud of it. I take it track to track, running back to back, counter stacks, all up in the sack. Told him I'll be back, never near the pack. Always into that, never count me out. Move to work, daily up on his head, show him you about your paper. Them girls coming every day, tell them girl please. Hustle dough, sex later. Never heard a man lose a chick, chasing dough. Never fold, hustle greater. The moment you casting checks, so what a feeling. Stunting double for a living. Told him make moves on a daily basis. Bought them cops, now they catch a case. Saw this players talking lowercase. Mullah money, man, it's all a chase.
Welcome back, guys. So now I would like you to tell me about your favorite Cameroonian artist. One male, one female.
It would be Jovi.
Jovi, okay. Why?
Because I like his delivery and I like the rawness, and it seemed like what he raps about is what's actually, you know, he raps about things that's actually happening, and he can relate his life with the music. And he's also like, he has his own label. He's doing music the right way, you know. So that's why that would be my favorite artist.
Okay. How about female?
Female artist would be Askia. Yeah, I like Askia. I actually talked to her a couple of years ago, you know, when she was just like starting. She had like a EP release, and she had a lot of problems, but now she's really merged into like a, you know, a full-fledged artist, and she's only gonna get better and better. But I like how she raps too. You know, I think she's the best female rapper in Cameroon.
Awesome.
You know, I want to let everybody know about the new video that I have out, you know, which is Versace, and it's currently on YouTube. It's gonna be on iTunes next week, so all the American fans that's been dying to get it, they'll be able to download it and everything else. I make my music, most of the time I make it downloadable when I release it, because, you know, Cameroon fans, Nigerian fans, they download it. I don't want to sell to them, you know. I want to sell to Africans here in the United States and Americans that like my stuff, you know. And that's another thing I was gonna say about like the Cameroon industry, like, you know, even though people use the internet, but, you know, it's not unlimited, you know, it's megabytes. You got to download stuff, it affects your phone bill, you know, all that stuff kind of messes with, you know, the music and stuff like that. So that's why it's a little bit, the Cameroon industry is a little bit harder right now, you know. That's why the Nigerian industry is doing really well, you know, because one, they have a lot of people, two, they have a great industry that's been built, you know, around them and all over the world. There's so many Nigerians all over the world that are into entertainment, you know, and Cameroonians are you know, starting to get to that. So the bigger we become, the more it's gonna be more blogs, more. So it's up to the artist at the end of the day, you know, so to do it. So
what are you currently working on? What should we expect from you next?
I'm working on my third mixtape, American Idol 3. That will be the last one before I get into another phase of my career. I know that for sure. I don't know what the next series is gonna be called, but American Idol 3 will be like the last and final mixtape. After that, I'll do like an album. I'll make an album. You know, maybe it'll be American Idol, the album. You know, but I'm working on that right now, and it's gonna drop, if not next month, the month after that.
Okay.
So I just need to go to the studio and record like 4 more tracks. We're just stuck in here. I'll record them out. So yeah.
Awesome.
And I want to give a shout out to like my label, you know, which is Famous ENT. They support me. They, you know, they're there for me in every way, in every aspect of my life, you know. So I just feel blessed to be part of that organization. You know, Famous Entertainment is, the CEO is actually Amos, one of my really good friends, actually one of my best friends. and he's Nigerian, so it's kind of like both ways. You know, I'm signed to a label owned by Nigerian, but then I'm Cameroonian, so so I kind of get.
So why did you actually switch to this new label? What happened?
I fell off. We fell off. Me and Live Money Entertainment, we had some things we didn't couldn't deal with, and you know, my CEO was also of Live Money Entertainment. The CEO was also a musician, was also an artist. So I just felt like that's not the path I want to go in, where I'm waiting for somebody to do something, then I'm next. I'm waiting, you know. I kind of wanted to get things done now and get it over with. So that's why I moved to this other label, you know. And you know, I was promised better things at this label that I'm with now. So, which they've more than lived up to it. So I'm just excited and I'm ready for like whatever is gonna happen in the near future, you know.
Awesome. Well, it was an honor having you here, and hopefully we'll have you again when you're done with your third mixtape.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll be looking out for it. So thank you so much for being on the show.
Definitely. If you're gonna be interviewing people during that FREMA and stuff like that.
Oh yes. I think I'm actually doing the red carpet as well.
Okay. Perfect.
Yes.
I might have a surprise for Cameroonian fans for that, but I can't talk about it. I can't talk about it right now. I'm not gonna say.
You're just going to make us anxiously wait for it.
Yeah. So just stay tuned. And you know, we'll see at that FREMA.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. As usual, leave your comments. Follow us on Twitter, like our Facebook page. And until next time, this is Crystal saying bye-bye.
Thanks.
They don't wanna see us ball, but we steady ball. They don't wanna see us shine, but we steady shine. Bling. They don't wanna take their draws, but we take them off. They don't wanna take their bras, but we take them off. Haters got a mind of business, a stunt double, how to win us. So this players every day, hustle do, get a goal. What you know about a goal on the road every day, stunt double, making moves on the groove. Know to lose, never lose. Tell them they ain't bout nothing, they ain't worth nothing, they ain't got nothing. Such. Versace, Sachi. Versace, Sachi. Versace, Sachi. Versace, Sachi. Versace, Sachi. Versace, Versace. It's your boy Ebako, aka American Idol, live from famous CNT 237. What up? Cameroon, what up? Triple D, Dallas, Texas. Let's get it, you know what I'm saying? They don't wanna see us ball, we ballin'. They don't wanna see us shine, we shining. They don't wanna see us win, we winning. Famous CNT, Versace all day. And big shout out to all the Africans all over the world.